Hello everyone, welcome to another video. My name is Jan Kjellstra and I'm a dairy farmer from Saskatchewan, Canada. Today we're going to be picking up some of the straw bales we've been making recently. We got some straw bales, I think 114 on another neighbor's field, and we're thinking he wants to seed some fall rye in there. So we want to take the bales off for him as quickly as possible. We're actually going to be hooking our Highline bale wagon up to the Bueller Versatile today. I think I've said in the past we like to hook that bale wagon up to the MX285 a lot more than to this thing, but the MX285 is going to be allocated to hauling manure for the next couple weeks, so we're just going to leave the duals on that thing. If you get the duals on a tractor, they stick out a little bit too far for that bale wagon to be able to pick them up. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you'll see it in a little bit later on in today's video, but we're going to get this thing started. We're going to grab that bale wagon. It's parked in the back of the yard, hook it up, get it ready to go. Gotta find a pin real quick. I think this one always fits pretty good for the bale wagon, so we'll take that one along. Got it pulled out of the trees. It's looking pretty good. All the wheels are still looking round, which is awesome. We did pick this bale wagon up last summer, so it is only a year old. Those tires should definitely still be round is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, we're still gonna check all the tire pressures because a load full of bales on this thing does weigh up pretty good. And we're also gonna grease it, and then we should be ready to haul our first load. It's all ready to go. I just need to make sure that I have everything hooked up properly, run the arms, run the chains, tip the table back, make sure it's all gonna operate properly when I got a full load of bales on. That's not something you want to try when it is loaded for the first time. So these arms can be a bit of a hazard if you're going down the road for a long haul. So they have a safety on there which will chain them up to the frame and won't let them sag past this point right here. But then when you pick this thing up, you gotta take the tension off by lifting the arms up a little bit, and then you'll be able to take this chain off. So we're going to start out by doing that. There's one good looking bale hauling setup. Out in the field, got the first couple of bales in front of us. We're gonna pick them up right away. So you can see how the bales are scooped up onto this wagon. It's pretty convenient. You can do it with one person pretty quickly. And as you pick them up, the chains on the frame just shuffle them towards the back. We can fit 14 bales on this wagon, and you gotta go back and forth, back and forth. The other option for hauling bales, there's lots of them of course, but the other big popular one is with a flatbed trailer, and then you load a lot more bales onto that flatbed, bring them home and unload them again. And this makes sense for farms that have land that's super far away from their farm. Like if you were beyond like 10 kilometers, probably it would really pay off pretty quickly to have that kind of a setup, or even within 5 kilometers. But the furthest away fields from our farm, the furthest one is 4 miles, so 6 kilometers or so, and the rest is a lot closer even. So it's not really something that we have to worry about too much. This is still quicker for our operation. Well, that's going to be it for today. Bale hauling. We got almost that entire field done. There's one more load out there, but we'll take care of that tomorrow. So that's it for today. Morning, everyone. We've been making more progress at the bin setup, the new feed mill. All of the bins are now in place there. For some of the longer term viewers here, they'll notice the 2 white bins are missing there. That's because we moved them. Yesterday, I took 3 or 4 loads out with one of our silage trucks of ground corn, moved it over there. So now we're gonna be able to start moving our hammer mill and everything else over there and not have to worry about not hammer milling anything. We got about 3 weeks of ground corn over there. So that's how long we have to get the hammer mill set up. If you were watching 2 years ago, I think that's when we put that hammer mill there, and now we're taking it away. But that was always the plan. We kind of built a temporary setup just to get by for the time being, and we kind of knew we were going to be doing something like this in the future. But we have a lift here, one of those blue genies, and I'm going to grab that thing and do some work on that auger that takes the corn grain from the hammer mill and puts it in one of those bins. So that's what we're doing this morning. All right, so put the GoPro on my forehead, so I got both my hands. I'm gonna try and go up here. Nice. Alright. So this is the sensor we're pulling out. This tells us when the bin is full. Okay, well, we're going all the way back down because this thing apparently isn't held together with a screwdriver. There's a bunch of mini bolts in here, which is kind of funny, I guess. Hopefully these are what I need. It's time consuming going up and down. Nice. So we've already turned the power off to this electrical motor, so I should be good to work on it. I'm just taking off the wires that are coming from this outside wire out. Sweet. Put our morads on these wires. How'd you end up feeding calves?
Yeah, you know, there's all the calf feeders bailing out on us.
Yeah.
We're stuck with it. Us boys, we're like lame ducks feeding calves, but I guess we make it work.
Yeah, it's better than not getting fed. I guess Mom and Miriam, my little sister, they went to Holland, and Neline's in the mountains for a couple days, so Dad's just got 4 calf feedings to do. I remember him telling me when I was super young it's his favorite job in the world. He just loves it so much.
Yeah, so that's what you get when all your workers bail out at once, eh?
Yeah. So now we're just waiting for Thibaut. That's the guy, the head guy that's setting the whole feed mill setup, put the grain legs up, doing all the welding and fabricating for that whole project. But we're waiting for him to show up. He's got a picker truck to lift that auger out and then also move the hammer mill over to the new site. So we're here with Thibaut. How's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. So I guess we're gonna lift that old auger out of there now?
Yeah, we're gonna rig it up like pros.
Yeah.
And then we'll pull it out.
Right on. So you got your picker truck here, I guess?
Yes.
Yep, it's a Unic 500, capable of lifting lots of weight, and we just go slow and steady, and that's what wins the race every time.
Right on. Okay, well, I guess I'll head up there.
Thank you. Now swing it out.
Just got the auger out of the building. Now he's gonna try and lift it over the frame that we built there. So he's gonna put it on his truck and carry it right over there, real slick. Now we can take the hammer mill out. Man, that was one heck of a struggle to get this hammer mill out. It's such an odd shape and it just doesn't fit through a man door. We had to cut the frame off, took the bolts out, did that a couple times each. Yeah, we got it now, so we're bringing it over to the new place along with that auger we took off this morning. Hey, you were the last one here yesterday, weren't you? What's up with the door?
You must have bumped it. Yeah. This isn't good video footage.
Well, it's the next day, and I guess we're having some issues with the door. But people wanted to give a shout out to a guy he knows watches the videos.
Yeah, big fan of the Sask Dutch kid, Elwood Nelson. So I know he's been watching the progress as we've been building the new plant here, and
That's,
you know, I just thought it would be good to give a shout out to him.
right on. Well, thanks Elwood for watching the videos. It's awesome.
We'll get this door open.